A whale of a recall. $2.30 billion reasons to worry. Toyota, man, they're like that friend who always brings the veggie platter to the party. Reliable, predictable, maybe a little boring, but then bam, they hit you with a $2.30 billion recall, and suddenly, everyone's questioning the dip. This wasn't just any recall, folks. This was Toyota admitting that some of their cars had a nasty habit of, well, not stopping. Imagine that. You're cruising down the highway late for work, and your gas pedal decides to take an extended vacation. Not ideal. This recall wasn't just about faulty floor mats, though some tried to spin it that way. It was about software glitches, sticky pedals, and a whole lot of confusion. Toyota, known for its legendary quality control, was suddenly facing a crisis of epic proportions. The world watched as the automotive giant grappled with a problem that seemed to snowball by the day. This wasn't just a financial hit for Toyota, though $2.30 billion is enough to make anyone wince. This was about trust. When a company builds its reputation on reliability, and then its cars start acting possessed, people notice. So buckle up, because we're taking a deep dive into the $2.30 billion recall that rocked Toyota to its core. We'll uncover the root causes, the missteps, and the lessons learned. Get ready to separate the fact from the fiction, because things are about to get interesting. The accelerator's Achilles heel: software glitches and sticky pedals. Here's the deal. Toyota's recall wasn't about one single gremlin in the system. It was about a perfect storm of engineering issues, software hiccups, and maybe a dash of corporate hubris. First up, the sticky pedals. Turns out some of those gas pedals were getting stuck, leaving drivers with a whole lot of unwanted acceleration. Not exactly the kind of thrill ride you want on your morning commute. Then there were the software issues. Imagine your computer crashing at the worst possible moment. That's basically what was happening to some Toyota cars. The software that controlled the engine and the accelerator wasn't playing nice, leading to unintended acceleration and some very panicked drivers. Now, some folks tried to blame it all on floor mats. And yeah, there were some cases of misplaced mats interfering with the pedals, but that was like blaming a fly for a hurricane. The real problem ran much deeper. Toyota, known for its meticulous engineering, had somehow let these issues slip through the cracks. The question wasn't just what went wrong, but how did it go wrong for so long? That's the million-dollar question, Oregon. In this case, the $2.30 billion question. From bad to worse, a timeline of Toyota's troubles. This wasn't a sudden explosion, folks. This was a slow-burning fuse that eventually reached the dynamite. It all started with whispers, complaints from drivers about unintended acceleration. Toyota initially dismissed these as isolated incidents. Nothing to see here, they seemed to say. Just move along. Then came the first recalls, relatively small potatoes at the time, a few 100,000 cars here, a million there. But the problem persisted, the complaints grew louder, the media caught wind, and suddenly Toyota was in the hot seat. Congressional hearings, government investigations, and a whole lot of finger-pointing followed. Toyota, once a symbol of automotive reliability, was now synonymous with safety concerns. It was a public relations nightmare. The company tried to regain control, issuing apologies, halting production, and implementing new safety measures, but the damage was done. The $2.30 billion recall was a stark reminder that even the mightiest giants can stumble. Reputation under fire, the price Toyota paid. Let's talk numbers, folks. $2.30 billion for the recall itself. That's a lot of cash. But the financial hit went far beyond that. Sales plummeted as consumers, once fiercely loyal to the Toyota brand, started looking elsewhere for their automotive needs. The stock price took a nosedive. Investors, once confident in Toyota's stability, were suddenly questioning everything. The company's reputation, carefully built over decades, was tarnished. The intangible costs were perhaps even greater than the financial ones. Trust, once broken, is a fickle thing to earn back. Toyota, known for its commitment to quality, had to prove to the world that they were still worthy of that trust. The recall wasn't just a financial blow, it was a blow to the company's soul. It forced Toyota to confront its vulnerabilities, to re-evaluate its priorities, and to embark on a long road to redemption.